until we meet, you simply smiled and turned. Some promises are softly made without a single word. The evening held that quiet look long after you were gone, as if the air had chosen then to carry it along. Some vows are heard without a voice. A promise left in the air still finds me now, like a gentle breeze upon my shoulder. Somehow, a promise left in the air never disappeared. It quietly became the hope that stayed through every year. I never searched for written lines or words upon a page. The smallest glance was all it took to turn another age. The sky grew pale, the lights came on, the city breathed so slow. Yet something stayed between us both that only hearts could know. No farewell can erase a quiet faith. A promise left in the air still finds me now, like a gentle breeze upon my shoulder. Somehow, a promise left in the air never disappeared. It quietly became the hope that stayed through every year. Perhaps the truest promises are never spoken loud. They quietly become the light we follow through the crowd. A promise left in the air still walks with me whenever July evening touches every tree. A promise left in the air will always stay, floating like a little song that never fades away. A promise left in the air still feels alive. Half a cup of coffee cooled between your hands and mine. We talked about the smallest things and quietly lost time. The morning slipped unnoticed beyond the cafe door. No one hurried either of us to be somewhere more. One simple hour, one little table was more than enough. Half a cup of coffee later, everything had changed. Not because the world was different, only we became. Half a cup of coffee later, the silence felt so kind. Some conversations gently stay long after goodbye. The cups were almost empty, but the stories still were warm. Outside the city carried on, inside we found the calm. A laugh became a memory before we knew it would. The ordinary afternoon turned quietly to good. No perfect words, just honest moments. Half a cup of coffee later, everything had changed. Not because the world was different, of coffee later, the silence felt so kind. Some conversations gently stay long after goodbye. Some days are never planned, they simply find us first, leaving little traces that only hearts preserve. Half a cup of coffee later, I still remember you. Not the things we try to say, but everything we knew. Half a cup of coffee later, the afternoon remains, waiting in the quiet steam of gentle summer days. Half a cup of coffee later, I still smile. There was one empty chair waiting by the window. Someone must have thought of me before I even showed. Nothing had been spoken, nothing had been planned. Still that quiet little kindness reached out like a hand. Some hearts remember before we arrive. Someone saved my seat without a single word. The smallest act of kindness was louder than I'd heard. Someone saved my seat on an ordinary day, and somehow all my loneliness quietly slipped away. The afternoon kept smiling, the room was filled with light. Laughter drifted softly through the slow July. No one called attention to the chair beside. It simply said, "You still belong," without a reason why. Some welcome home without a sound. Someone saved my seat without a single word. The smallest act of kindness was louder than I'd heard. Someone saved my seat on an ordinary day, and somehow all my loneliness quietly slipped away. We often chase the grandest things and miss what matters most. A place beside a friend can heal more than anyone knows. Someone saved my seat, and I'll remember when a little empty chair became the warmest friend. Someone saved my seat, though years have passed me by. I still find that welcome every warm July. Someone saved my seat, I'm still grateful. The sun climbed high without a sound. The hours slipped away. We talked until the afternoon, forgot to count the day. A little breeze turned one old page upon a book nearby. We smiled before we noticed that the shadows had grown wide. Some days are quiet enough to disappear. The afternoon we didn't notice stayed a little longer, hidden in the laughter, growing softer, growing warmer. The afternoon we didn't notice never asked to stay. Still it found a place inside my heart today. The birds were louder than the clock. The world slowed to our pace. The smallest moments became enough to fill the empty space. No photographs could ever keep the feeling that we knew. Some afternoons are beautiful because they pass like you. No perfect ending, only peaceful time. The afternoon we didn't notice stayed a little longer, hidden in the laughter, growing softer, growing warmer. The afternoon we didn't notice never asked to stay. Still it found a place inside my heart today. Perhaps the happiest hours never ask for praise. They quietly become the brightest yesterdays. The afternoon we didn't notice still returns to me whenever sunlight falls across the summer leaves. The afternoon we didn't notice never really ends. It simply waits inside the heart until we meet again. The afternoon we didn't notice still feels close. The chair beside me stayed untouched since early afternoon. The sunlight found its wooden arms and warmed the quiet room. It almost felt as if someone had only stepped away, leaving laughter in the air to come back any day. Some places keep a smile behind. The empty chair smiled back like nothing had been lost, holding little echoes of every conversation crossed. The empty chair smiled back with quiet summer light. Some hearts never leave the room, even after saying goodnight. A coffee cup had left a ring upon the little table, a folded note, a faded book, still resting where they were. No sadness filled the afternoon, only gentle grace, as if that chair remembered every familiar face. Love can stay without without a sound. The empty chair smiled back like nothing had been lost, holding little echoes of every conversation crossed. The empty chair smiled back with quiet summer light. Some hearts never leave the room, even after saying goodnight. Perhaps we're never really gone from places that we love. We quietly remain in little things the world walks past. The empty chair smiled back, still waiting by the sun, not with loneliness, but warmth for everyone. The empty chair smiled back whenever I looked near, and somehow made the quiet room feel beautifully sincere. The empty chair smiled back as if you never left. Behind the quiet wooden door, a melody began, so soft it almost disappeared before I understood. It wasn't loud, it wasn't new, yet something felt so near, like every note had waited there for someone else to hear. Some songs arrive without a name. The melody behind the door still calls me home tonight, like a little light that never fades beyond the evening light. The melody behind the door knows every memory. Some songs don't need a single word to tell their story. The hallway held a gentle hush. The shadows slowly grew. The little tune kept floating by, as if the house once knew. I never asked who played the song or where the music came. Some mysteries are beautiful without a single name. One simple tune, one open heart. The melody behind the door still calls me home tonight, like a little light that never fades beyond the evening light. The melody behind the door knows every memory. Some songs don't need a single word to tell their story. Perhaps the songs we never learned are those we love the most. They quietly become the sound that follows us back home. inside my mind. Whenever quiet evenings come, I know just where to find the melody behind the door. Will never fade away. It softly fills the silent rooms at the end of every day. The melody behind the door still waits for me. I heard your name inside my mind before I spoke a word. A quiet thought passed through my heart, too gentle to be heard. The morning carried little sounds that no one else could hear, yet somehow you were standing close, though no one else was near. Some names remain long after voices fade. The name I almost called still lingers in the air, like something only memory knows is waiting there. The name I almost called never left my heart. Some feelings stay unfinished even when we part. Passing smile, a familiar song, a face within the crowd was all it took to bring you back. Without a single sound, the years have changed the roads we knew. The seasons came and went, but one forgotten name still feels like home wherever sent. Not every word needs to be spoken. The name I almost called still lingers in the air, like something only memory knows is waiting there. The name I almost called never left my heart. Some feelings stay unfinished even when we part. Survives in quiet moments more than spoken words. Maybe some names are only meant to bloom inside the heart. The name I almost called still finds me every year. Whenever July whispers low, I feel that you are near. The name I almost called will always softly stay. One silent word I never lost, just carried every day. The name I almost called still lives with me. Footsteps long before you came into the light. Some sounds can find the waiting heart without a single sight. The hallway held its quiet breath. The afternoon stood still, a simple rhythm coming near was all I needed still. Some voices fade, some footsteps stay. The sound of familiar footsteps still finds me every time, like an old song returning home without a single line. The sound of familiar footsteps soft upon the floor. Some hearts recognize the ones they've loved before they reach the door. The years have changed the little things, the furniture, the view, but one small sound can bring me back to everything we knew. No grand surprise, no loud hello, just comfort in the air, the kind that only time can build without us knowing where. Home begins with one small sound, the sound of familiar footsteps still finds me every time, like an old song returning home without a single line. The sound of familiar footsteps soft upon the floor. Some hearts recognize the ones they've loved before they reach the door. The sweetest welcome needs no words, no reason to explain. The heart remembers simple things again and once again. The sound of familiar footsteps still echoes in my mind whenever evenings grow so still. I know what I will find, the sound of familiar footsteps never walked away. It simply lives inside the home my heart still knows today. I knew those footsteps before the door. Three more minutes, that's all I asked before the night moved on. The city slowly dimmed its lights, but we stayed where we were. A little laugh, a little pause, a story left halfway. Some moments always seem too short, no matter how they stay. Don't watch the clock, stay one more song. 3 more minutes together, that's all I need tonight, to keep this little memory shining soft and bright. 3 more minutes together before we say goodbye. Some hearts can fit forever inside a little time. The breeze turned one more page upon the evening air. No one hurried past us, no one seemed to care. Your smile became the answer to everything unsaid. The quiet between two voices spoke gently instead. breath. 3 more minutes together, that's all I need tonight to keep this little memory shining soft and bright. 3 more minutes together before we say goodbye. Some hearts can fit forever inside a little time. Maybe love is measured not in years we've known, but in little moments we never spend alone. 3 more minutes together still lives inside my heart. Whenever evening finds me, that's where memories start. 3 more minutes together, I choose them every time, because the smallest moments can outlive a lifetime. 3 more minutes together before another July waits ahead beyond tomorrow's sky. The seasons keep their quiet promise as the years go by. The road may turn, the days may change, the world may not stand still, yet somewhere summer keeps a place beyond the hill. Not every goodbye is the end. We'll meet in another July, where the evening glows again, with familiar songs and open hearts, like long remembered friends. We'll meet in another July, though time may lead us far, the warmest days will always know exactly where we are. The flowers bloom in different ways, the trees grow tall each year. Still every gentle summer breeze whispers you are near. I never feared the passing time or changing shades of blue, because each July finds one more way to bring me back to you. One more season, one more smile. We'll meet in another July, where the evening glows again, with familiar songs and open hearts, like long remembered friends. We'll meet in another July, though time may lead us far, the warmest days will always know exactly where we are. The years don't take the best away, they teach us where it stays, inside the little moments we quietly celebrate. We'll meet in another July, when summer calls our names. The memories will bloom once more, like sunlight after rain. We'll meet in another July, until that day arrives. I'll keep this gentle season warm inside my life. We'll meet in another July. Until then, take care. never said until we meet. You simply smiled and turned. Some promises are softly made without a single word. The evening held that quiet look long after you were gone, as if the air had chosen then to carry it along. Some vows are heard without a voice. A promise left in the air still finds me now, like a gentle breeze upon my shoulder. Somehow, a promise left in the air never disappeared. It quietly became the hope that stayed through every year. I never searched for written lines or words upon a page. The smallest glance was all it took to turn another age. The sky grew pale, the lights came on, the city breathed so slow. Yet something stayed between us both that only hearts could know. No farewell can erase a quiet faith. A promise left in the air still finds me now, like a gentle breeze upon my shoulder. Somehow, a promise left in the air never disappeared. It quietly became the hope that stayed through every year. Perhaps the truest promises are never spoken loud. They quietly become the light we follow through the crowd. A promise left in the air still walks with me whenever July evening touches every tree. A promise left in the air will always stay, floating like a little song that never fades away. A promise left in the air still feels alive. Half a cup of coffee cooled between your hands and mine. We talked about the smallest things and quietly lost time. The morning slipped unnoticed beyond the cafe door. No one hurried either of us to be somewhere more. One simple hour, one little table was more than enough. Half a cup of coffee later, everything had changed. Not because the world was different, only we became. Half a cup of coffee later, the silence felt so kind. Some conversations gently stay long after goodbye. The cups were almost empty, but the stories still were warm. Outside the city carried on. Inside we found the calm. A laugh became a memory before we knew it would. The ordinary afternoon turned quietly to good. No perfect words, just honest moments. Half a cup of coffee later, everything had changed. Not because the world was different, only we became. Half a cup of coffee later, the silence felt so kind. Some conversations gently stay long after goodbye. Some days are never planned, they simply find us first, leaving little traces that only hearts preserve. Half a cup of coffee later, I still remember you. Not the things we try to say, but everything we knew. Half a cup of coffee later, the afternoon remains, waiting in the quiet steam of gentle summer days. Half a cup of coffee later, I still smile. There was one empty chair waiting by the window. Someone must have thought of me before I even showed. Nothing had been spoken, nothing had been planned. Still that quiet little kindness reached out like a hand. Some hearts remember before we arrive. Someone saved my seat without a single word. The smallest act of kindness was louder than I'd heard. Someone saved my seat on an ordinary day, and somehow all my loneliness quietly slipped away. The afternoon kept smiling, the room was filled with light. Laughter drifted softly through the slow July. No one called attention to the chair beside. It simply said, "You still belong," without a reason why. Some welcome home without a sound. Someone saved my seat without a single word. The smallest act of kindness was louder than I'd heard. Someone saved my seat on an ordinary day, and somehow all my loneliness quietly slipped away. We often chase the grandest things and miss what matters most. A place beside a friend can heal more than anyone knows. Someone saved my seat, and I'll remember when a little empty chair became the warmest friend. Someone saved my seat, though years have passed me by. I still find that welcome every warm July. Someone saved my seat, I'm still grateful. sound, the hours slipped away. We talked until the afternoon, forgot to count the day. A little breeze turned one old page upon a book nearby. We smiled before we noticed that the shadows had grown wide. Some days are quiet enough to disappear. The afternoon we didn't notice stayed a little longer, hidden in the laughter, growing softer, growing warmer. The afternoon we didn't notice never asked to stay. Still it found a place inside my heart today. The birds were louder than the clock, the world slowed to our pace. The smallest moments became enough to fill the empty space. No photographs could ever keep the feeling that we knew. Some afternoons are beautiful because they pass like you. No perfect ending, only peaceful time. The afternoon we didn't notice stayed a little longer, hidden in the laughter, growing softer, growing warmer. The afternoon we didn't notice never asked to stay. Still it found a place inside my heart today. Perhaps the happiest hours never ask for praise. They quietly become the brightest yesterdays. The afternoon we didn't notice still returns to me whenever sunlight falls across the summer leaves. The afternoon we didn't notice never really ends. It simply waits inside the heart until we meet again. The afternoon we didn't notice still feels close. The chair beside me stayed untouched since early afternoon. The sunlight found its wooden arms and warmed the quiet room. It almost felt as if someone had only stepped away, leaving laughter in the air to come back any day. Some places keep a smile behind. The empty chair smiled back like nothing had been lost, holding little echoes of every conversation crossed. The empty chair smiled back with quiet summer light. Some hearts never leave the room, even after saying goodnight. A coffee cup had left a ring upon the little table, a folded note, a faded book, still resting where they were. No sadness filled the afternoon, only gentle grace, as if that chair remembered every familiar face. Love can stay without a sound. empty chair smiled back like nothing had been lost, holding little echoes of every conversation crossed. The empty chair smiled back with quiet summer light. Some hearts never leave the room, even after saying goodnight. Perhaps we're never really gone from places that we loved. We quietly remain in little things the world walks past. The empty chair smiled back, still waiting by the sun, not with loneliness, but warmth for everyone. The empty chair smiled back whenever I looked near, and somehow made the quiet room feel beautifully sincere. The empty chair smiled back as if you never left. Behind the quiet wooden door, a melody began, so soft it almost disappeared before I understood. It wasn't loud, it wasn't new, yet something felt so near, like every note had waited there for someone else to hear. Some songs arrive without a name. The melody behind the door still calls me home tonight, like a little light that never fades beyond the evening light. The melody behind the door knows every memory. Some songs don't need a single word to tell their story. The hallway held a gentle hush. The shadows slowly grew. The little tune kept floating by, as if the house once knew. I never asked who played the song or where the music came. Some mysteries are beautiful without a single name. One simple tune, one open heart. The melody behind the door still calls me home tonight, like a little light that never fades beyond the evening light. The melody behind the door knows every memory. Some songs don't need a single word to tell their story. Perhaps the songs we never learned are those we love the most. They quietly become the sound that follows us back home. behind the door still plays inside my mind. Whenever quiet evenings come, I know just where to find the melody behind the door will never fade away. It softly fills the silent rooms at the end of every day. The melody behind the door still waits for me. I heard your name inside my mind before I spoke a word. A quiet thought passed through my heart, too gentle to be heard. The morning carried little sounds that no one else could hear, yet somehow you were standing close, though no one else was near. Some names remain long after voices fade. The name I almost called still lingers in the air, like something only memory knows is waiting there. The name I almost called never left my heart. Some feelings stay unfinished even when we part. Passing smile, a familiar song, a face within the crowd was all it took to bring you back. Without a single sound, the years have changed the roads we knew. The seasons came and went, but one forgotten name still feels like home wherever sent. Not every word needs to be spoken. The name I almost called still lingers in the air, like something only memory knows is waiting there. The name I almost called never left my heart. Some feelings stay unfinished even when we part. Survives in quiet moments more than spoken words. Maybe some names are only meant to bloom inside the heart. The name I almost called still finds me every year. Whenever July whispers low, I feel that you are near. The name I almost called will always softly stay. One silent word I never lost, just carried every day. The name I almost called still lives with me. Footsteps long before you came into the light. Some sounds can find the waiting heart without a single sight. hallway held its quiet breath. The afternoon stood still, a simple rhythm coming near was all I needed still. Some voices fade, some footsteps stay. The sound of familiar footsteps still finds me every time, like an old song returning home without a single line. The sound of familiar footsteps soft upon the floor. Some hearts recognize the ones they've loved before they reach the door. The years have changed the little things, the furniture, the view, but one small sound can bring me back to everything we knew. No grand surprise, no loud hello, just comfort in the air, the kind that only time can build without us knowing where. Home begins with one small sound, the sound of familiar footsteps still finds me every time, like an old song returning home without a single line. The sound of familiar footsteps soft upon the floor. Some hearts recognize the ones they've loved before they reach the door. The sweetest welcome needs no words, no reason to explain. The heart remembers simple things again and once again. The sound of familiar footsteps still echoes in my mind whenever evenings grow so still. I know what I will find. The sound of familiar footsteps never walked away. It simply lives inside the home my heart still knows today. I knew those footsteps before the door. 3 more minutes, that's all I asked before the night moved on. The city slowly dimmed its lights, but we stayed where we were. A little laugh, a little pause, a story left halfway. Some moments always seem too short, no matter how they stay. Don't watch the clock, stay one more song. 3 more minutes together, that's all I need tonight to keep this little memory shining soft and bright. 3 more minutes together before we say goodbye. Some hearts can fit forever inside a little time. The breeze turned one more page upon the evening air. No one hurried past us, no one seemed to care. Your smile became the answer to everything unsaid. The quiet between between two voices spoke gently instead. One more smile, one more breath, 3 more minutes together. That's all I need tonight to keep this little memory shining soft and bright. 3 more minutes together before we say goodbye. Some hearts can fit forever inside a little time. Maybe love is measured not in years we've known, but in little moments we never spend alone. 3 more minutes together still lives inside my heart. Whenever evening finds me, that's where memories start. 3 more minutes together, I choose them every time, because the smallest moments can outlive a lifetime. 3 more minutes together before another July waits ahead beyond tomorrow's sky. The seasons keep their quiet promise as the years go by. The road may turn, the days may change, the world may not stand still, yet somewhere summer keeps a place beyond the hill. Not every goodbye is the end. We'll meet in another July, where the evening blows again, with familiar songs and open hearts, like long remembered friends. We'll meet in another July, though time may lead us far, the warmest days we'll always know exactly where we are. The flowers bloom in different ways, the trees grow tall each year. Still every gentle summer breeze whispers you are near. I never feared the passing time or changing shades of blue, because each July finds one more way to bring me back to you. One more season, one more smile. We'll meet in another July, where the evening glows again, with familiar songs and open hearts, like long remembered friends. We'll meet in another July, though time may lead us far, the warmest days we'll always know exactly where we are. The years don't take the best away, they teach us where it stays, inside the little moments we quietly celebrate. We'll meet in another July, when summer calls our names. The memories will bloom once more, like sunlight after rain. We'll meet in another July, until that day arrives. I'll keep this gentle season warm inside my life. We'll meet in another July, Until then